Let's see him unified. Let's see. Well, he's unified now. Let's see him become undisputed. Good job.
Are you proud of the way Xander performed?
No, definitely. Heart of a champion. He showed, and his team was. They made the decision.
I mean, I'm really surprised with Xander's, the heart that he has. Because I haven't seen somebody go down like that and come back. He really wanted this fight, so I got to give it to the kid.
Nothing changed. I wanted Boots to go to the body more. You know what I mean? And use his jab more. But he was setting a lot of shots up too. You see the shots he was hitting with. You know what I mean?
Boxing pros are now reacting with shock after Jaron Ennis's knockout over Xander Zayas, and the performance has completely changed the conversation around Boots again.
Tonight, Xander surprised me. It was a blowout, but I got to give it to Sanders, you know what I'm saying? I think that Sanders should have waited a little bit longer, get more experience, and then.
This was not just about Ennis winning. It was about the way he made a statement. For weeks, people debated whether Xander was ready, whether Boots had flaws, and whether this fight could be closer than expected. But once Ennis started finding his rhythm, the difference became clear. The speed, power, pressure, and timing all came together. And that knockout reminded everyone why so many people still see Boots as one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing.
When you go out and you fight a guy who's been there for 10 years, those are the guys who give you a hard fight because they're nationally bigger.
Teofimo Lopez looked at the fight like a clear statement from Boots and has showed speed, timing, power, and the ability to put everything together when it mattered. But at the same time, Teofimo would understand that Xander deserves respect for taking that kind of punishment and still trying to fight back. That is what made the reaction around this fight so interesting.
I see things, though, that I think other champions in that weight class or contenders could capitalize. I'm not there yet. I'm at 147. We'll go from there, but for anybody at 154, I hope they saw what I saw tonight.
So you feel that maybe Boots was a little vulnerable when you say that?
I'll let the guys at that weight class answer that.
Well, like say you're giving advice to a Virgil or a Fundora, like what?
Well, let's see.
Boots walked away looking like a serious pound-for-pound threat. But Xander did not leave with people completely turning on him. Even in defeat, he showed heart, and fighters know that matters when a young boxer steps into a level that dangerous.
Proud of you and Xander, brother. You put up a tremendous
I'm so proud of him, man. He showed a lot of grit, heart of a champion. But I think the main thing that I loved about Xander is that he literally got the experience. He's got it down pat. When he got hurt, he was bouncing and jumping around, like moving around, moving his legs, waking him up. But hey, it happens.
He showed tremendous heart, right? He kept getting up over and over. It was even stopped by the corner. It wasn't even him.
Yeah, he surprised me.
Yeah, no, but hey, you know what? That's boxing for you, but he shows that he's willing to go.
Then Teofimo Lopez Sr. gave his reaction, and he sounded more supportive of Xander Zayas than most people expected. Instead of only focusing on Boots getting the stoppage, Teofimo Sr. looked at what Xander showed in a tough moment.
But if you got to give it to Xander, you got to give it to him. And he got the heart of a lion, and he'll be back.
I know you said, it was too early, but I mean, he did get up from the knockdowns. It seemed like he had Boots hurt like in the third, fourth there. I mean, did you think maybe...
I was surprised that they let the fight go that long, because I was really concerned about him getting hurt like that. But that's boxing, Their corner decided to let him out. Thank God, I hope he's okay. And there was times there that he could have turned it around, but I mean, tonight it was...
He saw a young fighter who stepped into deep water, took punishment, but still tried to fight back. In his eyes, that kind of experience can build a fighter if he learns from it instead of letting it break him.
I don't know if you can take, man, he had problems a lot of problems he had, like in the third round, was it, right? When Xander was coming back, he hurt him, and it took him about a round to come back, for Boots to come back, and I think that was the round that Sanders could have won,
And when Teofimo Lopez Sr. was asked about Boots and is possibly fighting Virgil Ortiz, that's what he said.
It was like scared for a while,
So what do you think he did wrong? Why do you think he couldn't,
I think that Boots had more speed, more timing, and the leaning in after Sanders was throwing the combinations, he would leave his face out there, and that hurt him a lot. That hurt him a lot.
question for you. I know a lot of people are talking about Boots right now, but Virgil Ortiz is still in the mix. Do you think if it was Virgil in the ring tonight, you think
it's a very dangerous fight for Boots. We saw tonight, you know, Sanders hurt him in the third round, and Boots was in big trouble. I think Virgil got more power than Sanders, so that's a very scary.
However, Adrian Broner is shaming Xander Zayas after he appeared to call it quits against Jaron, and that reaction has made the aftermath even more brutal. But Broner is questioning Xander's toughness, heart, and ability to handle pressure when things stop going his way. For Broner, quitting under fire is the kind of thing fighters never live down easily, especially when the whole boxing world is watching.
You only got a 3 knockdown rule for a championship fight or something? Hey.
He quit.
Hey.
He quit. He quit. He quit. He said yeah. He said yeah. He quit. He quit, bro.
You only got a 3 knockdown rule though?
That one no 3 hour. He quit. He said you done. He said yeah, I'm done. He quit. I don't respect it, nigga. Feel me. Me.
Nah, for real.
Me.
you really thin on that shit? Kind of money bar.
On me. Let's go.
Oscar de la Hoya reacted to Jaron Ennis's knockout win over Xander Zayas, and his response quickly turned into a call for what he believes is the biggest fight in boxing today. After Boots made that kind of statement, the conversation could not stay only on Xander. A knockout win like that forces people to look at what comes next, and Oscar wasted no time pushing the bigger picture. For him, Ennis is no longer just a talented fighter waiting for respect. He is now one of the names fans want to see tested against the very best.
Ennis, what a great fight. You are a machine. Zayas, a little inexperienced, but you will be back. You're a great fighter. Let's make the biggest fight in boxing today. Virgil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, let's go.
Then Boozy Ennis gave his reaction, and of course his words carried the pride of a father and the honesty of a trainer. He looked at the fight like proof that Boots was ready for that moment. He saw his son stay sharp, break Xander down, and finish the job when the opening came.
Did it the first round, but you know, he gets in there and like to play around a little bit. I'll get on him sometime about playing around like that.
And then that third round, it seemed like Xander had a lot of success. Man, I don't know if...
Y'all better look at them tapes again. Y'all talking a lot of success. They hit him like 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Did your instructions change after...
But at the same time, Bussy also gave respect to Xander because he did not come in there scared. He took the fight, stood in the fire, and tried to answer back even when Boots was turning up the pressure.
Stay there, because every time you stay there, you hit him with a good shot. Xander grabs him. He holds him. You don't see Boots doing the holding. You see he can outbox him too. You saw what he was doing. When he was jabbing, how many jabs he was hitting me with? You know what I mean? 10 seconds. He can do that, but he loved to fight. That's why these people come to see, man. He put on the show, man. You know what I mean? That's why they come to...
He was proud of Boots for showing levels, but he also understood that Xander showed heart. In the end, Boozy's message was simple. Boots proved he is special, and Xander deserves respect for daring to take that challenge.
No, Xander a good fighter. I like Xander. Xander one of my guys that I like, man. That's why you see me hugging him up. He's one of them top guys, man, to me. He's a good fighter, man. But I know he couldn't do nothing with Boots. Man, I told you when y'all ain't see the best of him yet. They gotta bring it out, my son. You know what I mean? You see when he bring it out, he get nasty. He like to knock everybody out, but I tell him relax. Gotta relax, take your time, man. You know what I mean? But he get excited, man. He like to fight. I ain't nothing.